Gospels do not explain the resurrection. The resurrection explains the Gospels. Belief in the resurrection is not an appendage to the Christian faith. It is the Christian faith, says John S. Weil, a prominent United Reformed theologian. Easter is the greatest feast of the church. Easter is the definition of our faith. We are Christians not because we believe in sin, we believe in forgiveness. We are Christians not because we believe in the law, but because we believe in freedom. We are Christians not because we believe in suffering and death, but in life, love, joy, which people tangibly experience. Christian God always draws near. He touches the mud. He pitches his tent on the earth. We worship a God who has been journeying along with us and accompanying us right from the beginning. He participates with the people in their journey. He is always on the move. He is not static but dynamic. The risen Lord wants us not to be a sedentary, withdrawing from life and confining ourselves to the minimum possible of reality. It can lead us to worldliness, complacency, and a closed heart. We are called to be pilgrims of hope, ever thriving and moving beyond. Today, we see that our journey is not in vain. It does not come up against a tombstone. A single phrase astounds the women and changes history. Why do you seek the living among the dead? Why do you think that everything is hopeless, that no one can take away your own tombstones? Why do you give in to resignation and failure? Easter is the feast of tombstones taken away, rocks rolled aside. God takes away even the hardest stones against which our hopes and expectations crash. Human history does not end before a tombstone because it encounters the living stone. We as church are built on Him, and even when we grow disheartened, tempted to judge everything in the light of our failures, He comes to make all things new, to overturn our every disappointment. Each of us is called tonight to rediscover in the risen Lord the one who rolls back from our heart the heaviest of stones. Let us first ask, what is the stone that I need to remove? What is its name? Often what blocks hope is the stone of discouragement. Once we start thinking that everything is going badly and things can't get worse, we lose heart and come to believe that death is stronger than life. We become cynical, negative, and despondent. Stone upon stone we build on within ourselves, a monument to our own dissatisfaction. Life becomes a succession of complaints and we grow sick in spirit. A kind of tomb psychology takes over. Everything ends there with no hope of emerging alive. But that moment we hear once more the insistent question of Easter. Why do you seek the living among the dead? The Lord is not to be found in resignation. He is risen. He is not there. Don't seek Him where you will never find Him. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living. Do not bury your hope. Pope Francis says, let us not become a seated church, but a church on our feet. Not a silent church, but a church that embraces the cry of humanity. Not a blind church, but a church enlightened by Christ. Let us be a missionary church that walks with the Lord through the streets of the world. The risen Lord, the living stone, is always at your right hand. Can you find the living God in your life?